Hello everybody and welcome to another LEGO review on the Mr. Brickday channel. Now today we're going to be reviewing, I think this is my first ever Ninjago set I'm reviewing. It's pretty awesome and I kind of just wanted to do this set because this is one of those ones where it's my first Ninjago dragon that I've got since the olden days. Sorry, I'm a bit sweaty as you can see by my handprints on the table. But let's get into this LEGO set because this one is a very particularly cool one. And of course, as always, we're going to start with the minifigs. Okay, so I personally think that these minifigs, I think this is my favourite rendition of Lloyd, which I'm gonna go into now. I'm going to talk about Lloyd first. So this is the minifig of Lloyd, the green ninja. Now, I'm not going to lie, I think this is probably my favourite look for Lloyd. That, and there's another one as well, which is another one of my favourites. We'll see if I can try and find for the end of the video to show him. But I think this is my favourite one so far. And we'll do a comparison of two other Lloyds that are around somewhere at the end of the video. But I think this personally is my favourite Lloyd minifig. It comes with the two-sword sheath at the back, which of course is just your back piece, and of course the swords just slide out like that. And of course the swords are just your gold katanas, which of course you can just fit very nicely, if it wants to, there we go, very nicely into Lloyd's or any Ninjago's hand, depending on the minifig, of course. You slide that in like that, very easily it slides out, slides in, fairly nice. So yeah, this is a very nice Lloyd minifig. Now he also comes with a baddie. I can't remember the name of this guy, you're gonna have to forgive me, but I will say that I think he is probably one of my favourites. Oh, actually, hold on, before I continue, we'll show off Lloyd's, back of his head. And there is actually some back torso printing on Lloyd, sorry. I always forget to do this because that's really nice back printing. But yeah, it's a fairly nice minifig, this Lloyd. So, oh, there we go, bit of the no, it's mask, come back. Oh, it's down. It's down. Anyway, after that disaster with Lloyd, we can now move on to the next minifig, which is this guy. I don't actually know this guy's name. I probably should have looked it up before starting this recording, but it's just the usual from me. I'm very terrible with my Lego lore and stuff. Like I say, brilliant with Marvel. Although I'm not gonna lie, as much as I don't like watching the show of Ninjago anymore, I think the Ninjago sets were some of the best sets, so I'll probably get quite a few more of these. And we'll just quickly show off his axe, because I think this is actually one of my favourite builds of a weapon in recent years. Just slide that up a little bit. Is his axe. It's literally just your typical harpoon piece shoved into a bigger hilt, which I'm not gonna lie, this hilt needs to be used for Darth Maul. We need a chrome based or a lightsaber style hilt in this colour for this hilt, because this would be such a good Darth Maul hilt. But yeah, and the axe pieces just clip on very nicely onto the bit. We'll show him off as just the minifig. I love the detailing on his torso and the detailing on his legs. He's got little toe prints as well, nice toe details. Obviously no arm printing, but you don't really get much arm printing when it comes to these things. I'm gonna pop off this whole rig here if I can. It's a bit difficult to take off just his head, so we'll take off the whole rig. I'll just quickly show you I'll put his head back on so I can show off the face. I think it's a really nice face print, really awesome. A lot of the Ninjagos, like villains especially, have really nice face prints, so I think this is one of those ones which it really is. The back of the torso print looks so good too, and so does the back of the head print too. He obviously comes with this usual piece. It's come for a while. It's got the two studs on the back. If you want to put a clip piece on, you can. If you've got a couple different clip pieces, you can probably clip them on and put his weapon on there. But this is so nice. It obviously doesn't come with the top part of this bit, but to be perfectly honest with you, I still think that it looks super, super awesome just with his piece like that. He just looks very menacing like that. So I really do like that. And obviously, you add his axe in, and he's just the ultimate menace. I love it. Now, the next minifig is really damn cute. It's this little dragon guy. Now, I really like this little dragon. He's very cute. He's got nice printing all over his over his body. You know, he doesn't have any articulation, of course, because it's one of these little sort of solid bits, but I really like this little guy. This guy's really cute, and yeah, it's just a nice little addition to the Ninjago collection. So yeah, it's a really nice one. So personally very much like this little minifig. Surprisingly, even though there's like a bunch, even though there's these two that are really awesome, I think this might be one of my favorite minifigs because of just how adorable this little dragon guy is. Okay, so now moving on to the main build. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a pretty awesome dragon. These big massive these big massive wing pieces to start with are really awesome. Like, as much as it's annoying that you can see the blue Technic pins that you use to clip them in, it's actually not like that much of a problem. As you can see, the little Technic pins there that just slot into there for the wing. Really awesome. Quite good posability for the wings too. You can bring them all the way up like that, and you can bring them all the way down to about here, so it's like a soaring motion. You don't really, I mostly have it posed with the wings in semi sort of flight mode, kind of like this. I think that's kind of the best way to do it. Nice print for the face here. I think it's a really nice print actually. The reins are really cool too, little translucent green pieces to act as like horn pieces. I really like them too. You've also got the mech fingers for claws, which I think is a really good touch. The claws are really nicely built too. It's a really nice built model, and I'll show you the articulation it has. Jeez, sorry guys, I didn't mean to pop that off. Hang on, there we go. Yeah, I can show you the articulation it has. It's got full. It's all on most of the head is and the neck are connected by ball joints, so you've got 2 ball joints up here, so you can get a little bit of maneuverability on that bit. The tail, I mean, the details are just really awesome, and the tail, you know, it's got quite a lot of maneuverability because it's on a lot of different ball joints. This thing here, which I'm just gonna, I didn't mean to pull it off like that. I'm just gonna quickly show this up close here. This is a print, and I love this print so much. It's just the little things, isn't it? This print is really nice. It's a very simple build too, just for a little thing, and as you can see, it just kind of slots in this little hole here where there's a clip onto the clip there. It's actually meant to be on that clip, but it just kind of came out the entire hole for some reason for me. Got a nice little seat here for Lloyd to park his bum. I will say, personally, the reins, like for me, the reins for right, there you go, I'm just sticking them on just to give you that sort of scope. These reins are really cool, but they don't, I don't really display him with them in his hand. I mean, it still looks cool without it in his hand, but they do just clip into his hand if you want to have them in, but it does kind of like not allow as much posability for that. Like, you either, for me anyway, personally, when I have these clipped in, actually I'll demonstrate it for you, is just to show you what I'm talking about here. So you clip in the reins. This is kind of how it showed on the box to do it, and you sit them down like that, and then look, oh yeah, there you go, instantly. Look, see, it's like, it doesn't, I don't know why, I don't know if it's just some problem with mine or what it is, but it just instantly pops them out and it just kind of looks a bit strange. So I just prefer to have them displayed without holding it. Again, I could be doing it wrong, that's probably why it's doing its weirdness, but if that's the case, then please, I'll put them back on in a minute, please let me know in the comments, because I do want to know. For articulation, like I said, I'll show you the articulation quickly. The legs go up and down like that. They do not go forward because, as you saw when I popped it off, they're on this little hinge piece which cannot move up and down. Sorry, cannot move forward and back. You've got pretty good articulation in the ankle. It is a nice ball joint, but obviously the shield piece here, the really cool little sort of like shield looking piece, does actually block you from bending it too far out, which, to be honest with you, it's not a big problem because you're not really going to have him with his legs completely full out like that. Again, like I said, the neck and the head are both on ball joints to spin round, which is really cool. The tail has got full, because it's on ball joints, full awesome articulation. And as you can see at the end of the tail, to add the spikes, they've got these little golden daggers, which I think are really cool. I think it's actually quite a nice little addition to have on the on them. You know what I mean? So it's just those little details is what makes sets like this pretty Awesome. So now I'm going to do my sort of usual thing that I do, where I basically talk about, would I recommend this Lego set? Yes, 100%. This is a really nice, simple to build dragon that has some really nice minifigures in it too. Oh, sorry, bad guy. Some really nice minifigures in it too. You've got this red guy, you've got the cool dragon, you've got a pretty awesome Lloyd. So I would say that personally, this set is worth the buy, and I would say that you should definitely pick it up if you're able to. Now, before finishing up, I did say that at the end of this video I was going to do show a little comparison of the Lloyd minifigs between two. Obviously, it's a bit strange to do a comparison of the casual wear Lloyd, but he is like, he's one of my favorite Lloyds, and then I got this Lloyd, which is my personal favourite, just with the cool blade and the cool back torso printing and stuff. But I will say that this Lloyd right here does contend with this Lloyd here, so that is another good reason why you should pick this up if you like your Lloyd minifigs. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this video here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. We are at 39 subscribers right now, so that is awesome. Thank you guys all so much for the support. I think we're also now at like, what, 480 followers on TikTok. So if you want to check out my TikTok and see me do ASMR builds of some of these characters, then make sure you hit that link in the description and I'll take you over to my TikTok where you can watch some ASMR. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll speak to you guys in my next one. Goodbye.